I, Sandhya Gupta, along with my co-host,
Bobby Singh,
feel privileged to welcome all the distinguished guests, faculty members, students, and all co-hosts present here today. We are gathered here for a momentous occasion, the inaugural ceremony of Connect 2025, the 5th annual Management Fest of Geeta International Business School. It is with great pleasure that we begin this grand celebration, and we are truly honored to have such esteemed dignitaries among us today.
it is our utmost privilege to extend a heartfelt welcome to all the members of our institution. With great honor and gratitude, we welcome our honorable respected director, sir, Professor Dr. Vikas Nath. We are extremely honored to welcome our chief guest, Professor Anju Srivastava, and our guest of honor, Mr. Shubham Jain, at Connect 2025. At the same time, we extend a warm welcome to all our participants, members of the organizing committee, and the audience whose presence here today makes celebration even more special.
Following the GIBS tradition, let's kindle the ceremonial lamp for an auspicious start. Now welcome our dignitaries, respected director sir, chief guest, guest of honor, and Dr. Ramesh Chaudhary to light the lamp and praying for a good start.
As we embark on this auspicious occasion, we seek the blessing of the divine. Lord Ganesha, the Vignaharta, revered as the remover of all the obstacles and the bestower of wisdom and prosperity. Let us invoke his presence with Ganesh Vandana, a glorious performance by Anjali Sharma from the Mudra Club, the Dance Society of GIBS.
जम्बू फलसार भक्षितम्
For extraordinary performance that we have seen never before. Thank you for a beautiful performance, Anjali.
What an honor it is to officially start this day on a positive note. Before we begin into today's program, I'd like to introduce you to Geeta International Business School. Here at GIBS, we are committed to nurturing talent and fostering an environment excellence in education. The seed in the form of Rohini Education Society, sown to provide quality education in 1983, has flourished to a tree, spreading its branches and stems of education far and wide. Through its congregated effort, the society has created several institutions of known standards and repute for imparting quality education right from kindergarten stage to master level under the brand name Geeta Ratan.
GIBS was established in the year of 2004. It is a self-financing ISO certified by NAAC accredited institution. It is affiliated to Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University and approved by All India Council of Technical Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India for technical courses and Bar Council of India for law courses. The institute conducts various courses namely MBA, MBA IB, MBA Integrated, BBA Honours, BBA LLB, BA LLB Honours, LLB. GIBS has graded A by National Assessment and Accreditation Council of third cycle.
Today we have assembled here for the 5th annual fest of Geeta Ratan International Business School, Connect 2025. This management fest brings together aspiring students to showcase their skills, creativity and problem-solving abilities. This fest serves as a platform for students to apply their theoretical concepts learned in the classroom to real-life scenarios, fostering experimental learning and skill development in areas such as leadership, teamwork, problem-solving and innovation. This year, approximately 400 students from 100 colleges of Delhi NCR. To name a few prominent names, we have universities such as Daulat Ram College, Rajdhani College and other reputed colleges of Delhi University. We now invite our director sir to deliver the welcome address. Let's hear some motivating words from our leader who has always been a guiding force for this institution.
Thank you so much. Respected guests for the day, faculty members, students of our institution, participants from other institutions to this particular event called Connect 2025. Connect 2025 is the 5th edition of the Management Fest, which we are going to celebrate today. In this event, we are going to have different sub-events like debate competition, case volume competition, admitas, you name it and it is there. As the name suggests, connect means to join hands with others so that our hearts connect, our knowledge connects and we connect by knowing each other. That's the reason why we gave this nomenclature as Connect. A wise man said, unless you are not having a network, you are not having your net worth. So in today's scenario, especially for the management students and other streams also, unless you don't have a good network, no one is listening to you, no one is bothering about you. In times to come, and when it really needs and when it really matters, it is your connect that helps you move ahead. All of us start from the same point, but some reach far, some are able to surpass us, some remain behind, and the only difference that makes for him or her who surpasses us is the connect. So rightly named, this event provides you a platform where you can connect with each other, and as our students have already said, we are going to have 400 participants coming from 100 institutions in Delhi NCR. So here in the institute itself, you will get to connect with so many people in the form of judges who are coming from outside. Your alumni members are coming from outside, so that also gives you a platform to connect with them. And they are doing wonderfully well. One of the alumni is our Mr. Shubham Jain from Max India, he is the strategist there. If you talk to him, this is the first connect you are going to get. I also called one of my connect, Professor Anju Srivastava, who is principal of Hindu College. We signed the MOU last year, and this is the first opportunity that we are together under that MOU. And it's only because of this connect. So I welcome you all for Connect 2025. And before I finish off my speech, there is one important word which I would like to share with all the participants. When you are participating in the event, please do go through the rules properly. In case of conflict, we are only going to refer to our rules. Right? In the past, we have seen that outside participants, they must have participated in other institutions, and they say that other institutions follow a different rule. But before you start beginning your play for the competition, please go through the rules properly. We will adhere to the rules mentioned in the brochure, and I wish you all the best. May you come up with flying colors in this episode of Connect 2025. Thank you so much.
Sharing his views. Now, we have a pleasure to introducing our chief guest for today, Professor Anju Srivastava, a professor of chemistry and the principal of Hindu College, University of Delhi, has been inspiration to many. Under her leadership over the last 10 years, Hindu College has witnessed tremendous growth reflected in its own ranking by both government agency, NIRF and MOE, and non-government agencies, India Today. The college has been achieved high scores of accreditations by NAAC, reinforcing its reputation for academic excellence, institution development. She has been instrumental in initiating prestigious international collaborations such as going global partnership with University of York, UK, sponsored by British Council for Innovation in Teaching, Learning the Transaction Education in Higher Education Institutions between India and UK. It's absolute privilege to have such a esteemed personality among us today. Let's all give them a warm round of applause. I invite our director sir to give a green welcome to our chief guest, Professor Anju Srivastava. Now I request our chief guest to share some thoughts with us.
Professor Vikas Nath, Director of Geeta Rattan International Institution for Business Management, Mr. Shubham Jain, am I taking your name correct? Well accomplished alumni of this very institution, Professor Urvesh Chaudhary. The most important unit of institutions these days is IQAC, and she heads that. Very esteemed, distinguished faculty members of this institution. Okay? And the biggest asset of any institution, the students themselves. Very, very dear students, thank you for my kind and very warm words of introduction. All the others present here today. It's definitely a beautiful day, a very pleasant day to be coming down to this place today, and a big pleasure for me to be meeting you all, the young aspirants, the future change makers, the entrepreneurs, and the treasure of the country, the youth of today, the whole lot of students to whom the country is looking forward to for making those giant leaps to make what is called the Viksit Bharat by 2047. What do I say? My background is zero management, absolutely nothing about management, but I think being an Indian and being a woman, and all of us seeing the first spectacle of great management, I hope all of us agree, is what we see in our families, in the form of our mothers who have never been recognized. And I say this because we are in this week of celebration of women, their womanhood, their motherhood, their apar Shakti, as we say. And many a times I feel now that yes, earlier they used to look like phrases, but now I also feel that yes, it is indeed true. And so the first time you see the best form of management is what you see at home, even if your mother has not been a homemaker alone, she has been going out, or she has been at home. Both ways, the best form of management I see, I would like to, very convincingly speak about it. And the only thing that I find a little bit of a twist that is required is that we used to just call them housewives or house mothers, but now there are new good names which have been given, which are associated with huge dignity, huge respect. And in that, let me just give you an interesting episode. I don't know whether it is a story or it is a tale or it is a real-time episode. This is not about India, it's about UK. And in UK there was this license was getting made, and there was a long queue for that license to be issued by some officer at the counter. So there was this lady who goes, and this I heard just 3-4 days ago. So I wanted to share this, and I found it very interesting. So this lady goes and she's asking for the license to be made. So at the counter there's another lady, and she says that what is your profession? So she says, no, I'm a homemaker or something like that. So she just shoves her license or the application aside. After 2-3 people, this lady, another lady comes, and she says, she's asked, what do you do, ma'am? What is your profession? And we'll accordingly see how to prioritize your license. So she says, I'm a researcher. So she's very impressed at the counter. She says, oh wow, you're a researcher. So what is your research on? How many projects are you doing? So she says, I'm doing 2 projects. And that lady is actually a homemaker, and she has 2 projects in the form of 2 children. So she said, I've got 2 research projects. So, oh wow, that's wonderful. You're doing 2 research projects. She says, yes, I have 2 research projects and I have a research assistant. And who is that research assistant? The husband. Okay? And then she says, okay, wow, that's wonderful. So ma'am, are you working part-time or full-time? So she says, I'm working overtime. And that was like, absolutely, she gets up from her seat and she takes her to the outside, she just escorts her, gives her all the respect, and the license is ready in 24 hours. So the point what I'm trying to make is that you people as management people have to learn the art of presenting yourselves. It is so important. You may be having, in today's time, it's a very fast moving world, the same person starts getting a lot of respect if he or she has presented himself or herself well. So I think that with a lot of depth, and for that you need a good knowledge base. You need to have that base, and that gives you the confidence to be able to present yourself well. I also don't want to take a lot of time, but in this era of artificial intelligence, blockchain, machine learning, these are the words. Ask my generation, wouldn't know a word about it. I just know these, terms, and especially for talks, one has to use these terms. You have to go back and what does this mean? What does that mean? So anyway, but because we are in this field of education, the good privilege that we get is that we keep coming to know of these things. And if we don't know, we at least try that the current generation and the generations to follow should know about it, and hence they keep organizing things. But what I feel is, and I did a little bit of whatever, interaction with people, and I realized that AI, which almost is posing threats, at least that is the apprehension, there is a huge threat to many, many markets of jobs. Many markets which say that everything will be replaced by these, machines, and the analysis, etc. is being done vociferously, so it is going to be a threat for many lawyers, many researchers, many business houses, etc. But what I see is that management professionals will never get replaced. Their positions will never become irrelevant, because they are the ones who are going to do the human connection. And that's why the name of your festival as Connect is most relevant. So I really congratulate you for the very thought, even if you have not done very thoughtfully, the name is very futuristic and very relevant for all times to come. So Connect is what you people are learning. Connect because that brings the human angle to everything which machines can never do. What is the human angle? The human angle is to do a team building, to do negotiations, to do the empathy of how you will take how to understand a person, how to bring the emotion into your work. Machines can do up to a limit, and after that, or before that, emotions, empathy, resilience, all of this is required. So while you're doing your huge strategies and how to go ahead in your profession, these value systems, which earlier I think India is completely rich in all of this. Earlier this was happening in its own ways. It was a very inherent system of ours, and we had these values right in the beginning. But as I was just talking in Sir's room, our sanskars, which have been embedded by the Indian value system, Indian knowledge system, will come out very handy in making you people shine, in making you people go beyond anyone else's capacity. So I would like to conclude by wishing you all again very, very well for not just this function, but for all your future endeavors. As I say, the only way you can succeed and go beyond your own expectations is through hard work, through resilience, through perseverance. I can lay a bet, anybody who works hard will always get his rewards for it. So completely believe in yourselves, what you are doing, and the time that you are spending while you are studying. I know this is an age when you need to, have a lot of fun and go and get diverted. But then again, come back and do your bit of hard work, and it will definitely pay off. Thank you very much for calling me.
Mr. Shubham Jain is a strategic leader at Max India, driving strategy and business transformation to accelerate growth and operational excellence. With over a decade of professional experience, he has worked with organizations like Bank of America, Bajaj Group, and Reliance Infra. He is also an alumni of our college, a dynamic leader with an innovative approach. He specializes in strategic planning, business transformation, sales, and marketing. He focuses on optimizing business operations, market expansion, and revenue growth by fostering a culture of continuous improvement. His expertise includes developing high-impact strategies, enhancing digital performance, forging key partnerships, and leading cross-functional teams. Passionate about continuous learning and exploring new domains, he enjoys taking on new challenges that pushes boundaries and drives innovation. Beyond his professional pursuits, he is an avid stock market player, leveraging analytical insights to navigate market trends effectively. Now we invite our Director Sir and Inauguration Ma'am to give a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Mr. Shubham Jain. Let's now invite our esteemed guest of honor to share some thoughts with us.
Everyone, it's an absolute honor for me to be here today as an alumnus of this esteemed organization. So first of all, thank you to the management, to the director sir, secretary for inviting me for this esteemed fest, Connect 2025. While coming to the campus, it feels something nostalgic and memories of having lectures, some cherished memories of with friends and with the group discussion and case studies we are having over here. So throughout my journey, as many of you are sitting over here today, I also dream while down towards the corporate world. I also think that I also do something great. Because of which, through this esteemed organization and the education which I got from here, I am here in front of you. So thank you again for giving me this opportunity and inspiring many of you as much as I can. In last decade, I worked with organizations like Bank of America, Bajaj Group, Reliance Infra. So I gained too many things, and one thing which remains constant is the learning and the dedication towards the work. So one piece of advice which I would like to deliver to you over here, that excellence is not a destination, it's a continuous journey. So I think we must drive through the excellence while giving our best in any place, in any form. The three key takeaways from my professional journey, I want to advise that first, embrace the challenges. Go beyond your comfort zone and take challenges as much as you can. The second is not just strive towards the jobs, impact the change. Focus on impacting the change so that you can bring some changes and bring some learnings to the organization and create your value throughout the life, throughout the organization. And the last, not the least, is build and invest in the relationship and in the building network. This will always help you in driving and successing throughout the life. So at the end, I just want to conclude my speech by thanking management, always there to support to the children and driving this inspiration to the future students. And for you all, the participants, I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. This is not the end, this is the journey which you have started, and many more things to become in your life. Stay focused, stay resilient, stay humble, stay passionate about your work, and you will get where you want to be. Thank you so much.
This case is for all those students who are participating in case police. We are releasing this case today and we are giving one full day for solving this case. Case study is always a part of Management Fest and life of management students. Okay?
Sir and our dignitaries. Now I would like to invite our director sir and our village ma'am to give token of thanks to our chief guest, Professor Anju Shrivastava, and guest of honor, Mr. Shubham Jain.
Wait, madam, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would like to invite Director Sir to give token of thanks to guest of honor, Mr. Shubham Jain.
Thanks for embracing the event.
Good morning, all of you. Good morning, ma'am. I am Professor Umesh Chaudhary, head in the Education Department here. I am highly thankful to Anju Shrivastava, ma'am, for gracing our occasion, accepting our invitation, and sparing some time for us. I am also thankful to Mr. Shubham Jain, our alumni also, and coming today and giving inspiring words to our students and telling them mantras for their life. I am highly thankful to Director Sir, a visionary leader, who has been constantly guiding us for giving his guidance to do such type of activities, organizing the competitions, and giving the opportunities to the student to do the participation in various type of competitions. I am highly thankful to my team members, our organizing committee, students, everyone who has played a role in the success of this particular event. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's stand together in unity and patriotism. Please rise for the national anthem. Kindly settle down. With this wonderful beginning, let's now dive into the vibrant festivals ahead. Thank you all. We request everyone to kindly reach to their venues as follows.